Hello there, beautiful soul. It is a blessing to welcome you today. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Today, we are going to initiate our reading with the Mermaid's Oracle. I am immediately starting to feel maybe a sense of anxiety. And I feel like this is in relation to the shifts and changes that we are experiencing right now at this moment. At the time that I am recording this reading, we are during eclipse season. We are going to have a new moon in Aries, and this energy is an energy of new beginnings, is an energy of transformation, of choice. There is a choice that must be made, and this choice may be in relation to you stepping into your power, to you stepping into your truth, to you being the authority of your life, being the leader of your life. This energy is also showing up in your ability to allow the universe to show you the way, allow the universe to take you for some time, to move you for some time. We are purging a lot of energy, we are purifying a lot of energy in the 5D grid of Mother Earth. We are purifying. I can see this big tourmaline, black tourmaline, the crystal that is purifying, is clearing and detoxifying all of the negativity in your root chakra. All the fear is being transmuted with this crystal into something new. You are someone who is connected to Mother Earth. You are someone who is rooted in nature, is rooted in, you are someone who believes in nature. You believe in the 5dimensional vibration frequency. You're connected to that frequency. Okay. This energy here of the mermaids, they're saying we're going to speak more about that energy that just came in, about the black tourmaline, clearing out all of this negativity in your root chakra, you being in tune with the 5D frequency, you being someone who is entering into the new earth, who is finally allowing themselves to show up to the new earth in the truth. And there is anxiety and fear surrounding this choice or this step that you're taking. And this is why the universe is telling you, is telling this collective that it's okay to let go, it's okay to allow, it's okay to just flow, to allow the higher frequencies, the energy of balance, of temperance, to purify you for some time, to move you for some time, to take you, to lead you while this shift is happening for you. We're going to see a little bit more into this. They're saying there is a sense of fear surrounding this reading. And fear, yeah, experiments. As you can see, we have some experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance as well. And there's a need for transparency. There's a need for transparency. There's a need for truth, to be authentic, to share yourself honestly. I don't know, I feel like doing it like this for some reason. To show yourself honestly and authentically. All right. So we're going to go a little bit back into this. You know what? I wanted to show you the cards, but I also need to see them myself. So these experiments, this manipulation of nature, this manipulation of change that may be occurring for you at the moment, is in the for some of you, it's the lack of trust. The lack of trust that comes with shifts, that comes with changes, with allowing the changes to occur, to happen. There's no need to manipulate how you see yourself or how others see you and perceive you, because there's a need to reclaim your authenticity. And this is in the way that you show up. I see that you are examining your truth. You're examining how you want to be perceived to the world. And this will not be found in trying to fit in or trying to behave in ways that are more acceptable or trying to fit into a group. Instead, this change, okay, so this change and this shift that is happening for you will have, you will be able to see it, because I feel like there's some doubts, and this is why we're going to use the tarot cards, okay, so that we can clarify the energies. There's like a sense of doubt when it comes to your authenticity, when it comes to being present, to be of being genuine, to of being authentic and honest, like this card, right? And they want you to allow yourself to be free, to be you as you are, as you're showing up, because when you're going through this shift or changes, you may not feel like your authentic self, you may not feel like you're complete, like maybe there's a part of you that is being transformed, and then this other part or this other area is being changed as well, or maybe you have evolved in certain areas of your life, right? And it just seems like for some of you it's like you want to show up as a whole, you want to show up as fully healed, or like every area of your life is has been already completed and healed, which is impossible, because we are on this earth to clear and purify the energy, okay, of mother earth, okay, all of the energy that has been stored in her grid, in her frequency. And there's this purge that is happening. It's a purge of your identity, of who you used to be, or who you thought you were. All right. Okay. We're going to dive in as far as we speak more about this, because it's a lot of information coming in when it comes to this situation. This energy, this frequency manifests very differently for everyone. This can be in the sense of like um makeup, like how, like it can be like in literal, like the way you dress, the makeup you use, or um it has to do with your personality, it has to do with your identity, the way you want to be perceived, or the way that you show up. And they want you to be present with your authenticity, they want you to be present in all of your truth, whether it doesn't matter if you're not fully healed, because we're never truly fully healed. I feel like you are someone who is highly psychic or intuitive, and it's like you are way ahead of your time. You're someone that you can see the finish line, you can see the realization of things already in completion, and your body is still catching up. The frequency of the earth, of the 3D, is a little slower to catch up to your higher being, your higher self, who you really are, okay, or the embodiment of the light consciousness that you came here to transcend. I'm hearing like to emanate, to to show or glow or vibrate into the world. What are these experiments and manipulations of nature? Okay, Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Justice reverse as well. Wow, this is reminding me of the dreams with mermaids, makeup, all of that stuff. There's a lot of information here. Okay, so we're going to see. There's like a sense of belief, like maybe like of how things needed to be, maybe forcing things, maybe forcing your creativity, or forcing your stability or your nature. There's no need to force who you are. There's a need to release and allow and let go. All right. You don't need to force your true nature, because you are authentic just as you are. You just need to flow and allow that flow to be experienced. there is illusions when it comes to the time that you have in order to show up, the time that you have in order to embrace this nature or this beginning or this project or this idea. It's I'm hearing it's a realization of the self. It's the realization that you have no limitations into the embodiment of who you are, of who you truly are. There's no limitations to your light. There's no limitations to your light. I hope you heard me because somebody's calling me right now and he kind of posted a video. There's no limitations to the embodiment of the light that you are. Somebody feels like bottled up, like they're keeping something about these bubbles that are showing up, kind of like holding on, holding on their breath or holding on the bubbles so that they don't come out in some sort of way. I'm hearing like bottled up. Somebody feels bottled up, and I feel like someone's covering themselves in a suit that doesn't fit them, in a suit that doesn't embrace, doesn't reflect their highest self, doesn't reflect their authentic self. You, excuse me, you are rare. You are an individual who is rare. Maybe you do dress differently, or you used to dress differently. Maybe you show more colors, more of yourself, and you stop doing this due to judgment or um, perception, lack of I don't know why they're saying lack of perceptions. Like maybe you are perceiving, you think this is what people want to see of you. We're going to clarify. Show me more of this. There's a need to dive into the self for sure, because there's a lot, like there's a lack of acknowledgement of your true nature, a lack of acknowledgement to your true nature, to who you are. You must acknowledge yourself, your divinity as a whole, as who you are showing up to be right now. You don't need to finish that course or that program or get a certification in order to show up as you are. You don't need to finish a program. They're saying, I don't know why they're coming up showing us this, but you don't need to finish a program to, and you don't even need a certification to tap into your true nature, to tap into this knowledge that you have, or this inner wisdom that you have, because it is inherited in you. It's in you already. This information is in you. Give me a little bit more. Okay, there's a tower here. Some eruptions, like they're saying some eruptions, some things that make you feel hopeless or that cause uncertainty on your path. Someone, they're showing me someone who is very in tune with their nature, with nature in general. They show me like florals or flowers. Maybe you connect with flowers. Maybe you arrange flowers. They're showing me cosmetics, beauty. And I'm hearing like a beauty queen. You don't need to be a beauty queen. You are just beautiful as you are. And there's this, they're saying this is coming up as a song. I can identify the lyrics right now or who sings it, but it's something about you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to, it's like drop this illusion of perfection. And there's also, they want to show you there is a layer. Every human being in this planet has a layer of victim mentality or victim consciousness. We all have a layer of victim consciousness, and they want you to pick up this layer, and they're showing it as a sheet. Okay, white sheets they're showing, and pick up this layer, acknowledge it, see it for what it is, feel it for what it is, and say, I release you. I release this mentality. I release this way of seeing myself as something that I'm not, or I'm hearing for some of you unoriginal, and I don't know why it's coming up like that. I hope it's making sense. But showing up unoriginally because you're afraid of being rare, of being seen for who you truly are. And we're going to see a little bit more. Somebody needs to let go of this false idealization of who you need to be, or who you, or where you need to go, or how you need to look, or there's a sense of like performing as well, and we're putting an end to this. We're going to move into the future a little bit more. We're going to see what's ahead of this, because we can see that there's a sense of self-sabotage every time you doubt yourself, every time you doubt your dreams, you doubt your beauty, your authenticity, and they want you to be honest with yourself. I see someone who adorns themselves, or like someone who uses like jewelry and like this beautiful materials. I don't know if you work as a jeweler, like you do jewelry or something, and they're saying that you are divine. They're showing me this divinity, that you are divine, and you wear all these pearls, or these flowers, these crystals that connect you to yourself, to your inner beauty, that reminds you of your inner beauty. They're calling you to enjoy yourself more. Your angels and spirit guides of the highest light, that has the best of intentions for your highest good, want you to enjoy yourself more, to create a little bit more in the different areas of your life, to not focus too much on the vision in the mirror, the reflection in the mirror, to focus on the things that bring you joy, the things that connect you, to yourself, that connect you to your authenticity, what makes you feel joyful and happy and content with yourself, with your body, with your nature. Embodiment of the divine feminine. The word embodiment of the divine feminine is coming in. Being able to embody this divine feminine energy of the Queen of Wands, someone who is confident. Every time I see the Queen of Wands, I see confidence, because she's fire nature. She knows how to transmute her pain into something beautiful. I'm hearing like some of you may color your hair, when it comes to like when you're going through these massive changes, as a way of expression or reminder of who you are internally, because you are a being, like for some of you, you could be a star seed. You could be someone who feels unconventional, like someone who is unconventional, or feels like disconnected from this earth, like you know, and you feel like you have come from a different dimension, like a whole different planet or something. I mean, wow, I'm hearing this energy, like you are so rare. I'm hearing you are so rare. You are out of this world. You are for a whole different world, from a whole different dimension. You allow others to open their eyes. Yeah, you allow others to open their eyes. There's divinity in this rareness, I guess you could say, or in this beauty, this uniqueness of yours. And I see you for the near future. I see you standing your ground. This Queen of Wands energy is coming in to give you the confidence that you need to recreate yourself, or recreate your standards of beauty. I feel like some of you are changing your closet, picking out clothes that identify with your thrive, because they're saying that you need to, not you need to. I'm gonna change that. You need to. In order for you to attract your tribe, it's like you don't need to, but in the way that you express yourself, the way that you dress, your thrive is going to be able to see that. Your thrive is going to be able to see, hey, she's part of my thrive, she's part of my soul family. because they're going to see in the way you express yourself and your looks. Something with the hair, I don't know, maybe you're coloring your hair, your outfits, your clothing are changing, maybe because of the spring. Okay, allowing yourself to enjoy more of the colors of the spring, or wearing colors that allow you to ground yourself, because there's a sense of illusion sometimes when it comes to like what you think you are or who you think you are. And some of these illusions are deriving, they're coming from insecurities, and this is not your authenticity. This is not who you are. When you doubt yourself and you judge yourself harshly for the way that you look, or who you are, or who you think you should be, this is not you. This is coming from insecurity. This is coming from um, false belief systems that were planted into your mind. It has nothing to do with your real authenticity, with who you really truly are. They want you to practice words of affirmation, to use more affirmative words, to be more positive, feel more positive with these changes, with yourself as well. It really is putting down this victim consciousness to an end. Victim consciousness to an end for some of you, or this fight, this constant fight, putting an end to this constant fight within yourself. Taking some time to put the weight down. You don't need to carry all of that weight, all of that judgment about yourself, about beauty, about your body, feeling confident in your body. You need to sit with yourself. You must sit with yourself so that you can enjoy yourself, because they want you to enjoy yourself. They don't want you to sit and overthink. They want you to, if you're sitting down all of these emotions. It's like a combination of emotions that are being sat down. Put down the judgment, the critical fights within yourself or in the outside. If this is someone who is finally starting to stand up and say, I'm putting an end to this situation, I'm putting an end to these limitations, these negative thoughts, because this is not empowering me. I see someone who is going to start a rebirth. You're going to be reborn. I don't know if you for some of you, it's related to baptism, okay? Take only what resonates. Someone is clearing themselves, someone is being renewed, being cleared as well. I remember my last reading, I finished it with water. And this reading is starting to feel the same way. It's flow. They want you to flow, to continue this flow, because this flow is cleansing, is purifying negative thoughts and beliefs, belief patterns, okay? I'm seeing this divinity for you in the future, because you are cleansing, you are healing, you're doing a big, massive work. Whatever you're doing with this, because it's a healing energy that I'm seeing, you're healing yourself, you're healing the way you view yourself. You're changing the way, like, because that's not who you are. We can see this as a past energy, that this is not who you are, who you thought in the past, that's not who you are. So I see you cleansing that energy, I see you purifying it, and letting the girl, the man inside of you know and understand that that frequency, you no longer connect with that frequency, you no longer identify with that frequency. What frequency are you aligning with in the next few days, after seeing this video, or soon, anytime soon? What frequencies are you aligning yourself with the frequencies of abundance, the frequency of enoughness, knowing that you have enough? You're putting down the fight, you're putting down the weight, you're putting out the nostalgia and limited thoughts of your past self. Some of you came from a lot of judgment in your childhood. You were judged a lot, and this is what set the foundation for you thinking that everybody's judging you, or that you're not enough, or that you don't look your looks are not good enough. And you're moving on from this energy. You are starting to embrace and appreciate yourself more, because as you do this, as you put down the fight, you put down the weight, and you put down all of those limited thoughts and beliefs about who you thought you were, You are allowing yourself to be more appreciative of the new you, the new version of you that has been born, have been reborn. Okay, I'm speaking of future sense, have been reborn, appreciating this new self that you're becoming, that you have become. Okay, yeah, put those words to an end, put those limitations, those thoughts and emotions that are trying to keep you from seeing yourself with clarity, seeing your authenticity, your divinity, your purity. Put them away, cleanse them, use water, emotions, release your emotions, cleanse your emotions, do meditations, breathing practices that will allow you to melt this belief away so that you can see your inner beauty. There's so many flowers, yellow flowers, narcissus flowers, growing right now during the spring, and it's reminding us of our divinity and our beauty. Okay, so do that, do that. Connect with yourself in a way that you are helping yourself to purify and clear these negative emotions, rather than connecting with a part of yourself that is just limiting your belief in who you are. And yeah, so that, if that makes sense, remember to give a like, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so very much. Mwah. See you on the next one. Bye.